guys, welcome to Rekindle Blessings. My name is Beth. This is my page, and today, you guys, we're going to do something fun. So come in and hang out with me, and let's have some fun. All right, y'all, I have a new product here that I've not ever used before, so we are going to try to use it today. I know that I don't have anyone in here right now, but I'm going to go ahead and try to bring you guys up over here on my computer real quickly so that I can see a little easier and read your comments just a tad bit easier, because I'll be honest with you guys, I can't see that far away. I'm kind of blind. Who do we have in here? We got 4 people in. Hi, Rolly Polly. How are you, sister? Sorry it took me so long to get on here. I had mentor group tonight and forgot about it. And then I was talking to Sheila on the phone before that, so I've been kind of busy. So let me see if I can find myself right here. That was easy enough. Okay. Hi, Jody. How are you? I hope you're doing good, girl. All right, y'all. We're going to try some new stuff today. I have not used any of this. It's called, can I flip this, y'all? Is there a way to flip this? I don't know how to flip the screen. I don't know how to flip the screen for you guys so you can read this. That, I think, will point in there. Let's see if it will. Yep, it points the opposite direction. So that's not what we want to do. So let me see here. Is there something where we can flip this screen? Y'all, I don't see it. I don't see it. What's this here? Nope, that's not it. I don't know how to flip it, you guys. I guess you guys won't be reading then. I guess you won't be reading. Anyway, this is called Shimmer Rock is what this stuff's called. It's called Shimmer Rock. I have 2 different colors, and I have some small shimmer flakes. These are, this is my new affiliate. I've had them for a while, and I've not used this yet. So I thought, what better way than to break them out and put them here on YouTube. So we're going to try these tonight. Well, hello, Miss Loretta. How are you? And there's my friend Marcy. Hello, Marcy. How are you? And I've got this stuff called Shimmer Frost. This is called Shimmer Frost, and this is liquid gold. So we're going to be using all of these today. And first thing I'm going to do is we're going to paint the board. I have this board, you guys. This is like a, I believe it's a charcuterie board. It's like a raw charcuterie board, and we're going to be using it tonight to build our thing on here. I see you, Loretta. I see you, honey. Hi, Susan. Anyway, we're going to use this, you guys, and we're just playing tonight. I've never used this stuff. It may not be, it may not end up turning out at all, but I figured, what the heck, we'll try it anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to paint my board white, or this part right here white. I'm going to leave this raw edge showing, but I'm going to paint it white, and then we're going to go from there. I can see you, Loretta. I can see you, sister girl. All right, y'all. This is just a plain Jane Deco Art chalky finish paint. It says it's everlasting, whatever that means. Whatever that means, y'all. I don't know anything about that stuff. But I'm just going to kind of take it up to this edge here. And I'm just going to paint this whole entire board, except for that one little raw edge down here at the bottom. I'm not going to paint that. I want to leave that more or less for looks. And we're just going to we're just going to play, y'all. This is brand new, like I said, but I wanted to get some hours in on YouTube. And if you guys have any friends that you want to spread these blessings to, I'd really appreciate it if you guys would get it out there. Share this video, whatever, you know, we're allowed to say share over here. So if y'all want to share that out, I'd appreciate it. Get some more friends in here so we can get some more watch hours. We're trying to get monetized over here. Hi, Jerry. How are you? Hi, Cindy and Brenda. How's everybody doing tonight? I miss you guys. I miss you guys like crazy. When I don't come live on the page, I miss you guys. Today was actually a good day for me. Normally, I am sick on Mondays because of my medication, but today, I have felt really good today. I haven't felt bad at all, so which is a good thing, which is a very good thing. And y'all, I don't even know if you have to paint this white underneath this stuff, but I'm wanting to just because I think that it'll show up maybe a little bit better. Maybe I should paint it black. I don't know, you guys. What we're going to do is we're going to try to make this kind of look like a geode.
A lot of you guys may not know what a geode is. I can't remember. They've got several different names they call them. A geode is one of those rocks that you can break open and you can see the inside of it has like crystals on the inside of it. We're gonna make something like that. Hi Kendra, how are you, honey? Hi Rhonda, how are you, girl? I hope you guys are feeling good and having a good day and all the things. And it's gonna take a few coats of this white, you guys. Usually I use a thicker paint. This here I bought thinking it was a heavier chalk paint, but it is a chalky finish paint. It doesn't say that it's chalk paint. So that's my fault. So I won't be buying this any longer. I don't like it very well at all. This is not one of my favorites, but I feel like I need to use it because I paid for it. So I figure we might as well use it and see what happens here. I bought it actually at a place called Black Friday here in Mooresville. They are one of those pallet-like places that sells the things that they get off of pallets from Amazon and places like that. Hi, Amanda. Hello, Susan. First time you've seen the YouTube. Oh, y'all, for some reason, Randy, I don't know what's going on with this. It says that it's not, that's your cord, isn't it? No. Y'all, hang on, do me a favor, babe. See if you can find that other cord. You guys, I'm sorry. This is wanting to, for some reason.
That one's not plugged in.
Okay, get the one that's plugged in, please.
It's.
I need it. You guys, I'm sorry. I plugged in the wrong cord and we're not charging here. Give me just a second, y'all. Here, let me have it. Here we go, you guys. Bloop. Okay, now you're in there. We should be good to get, we should be golden now, you guys. I'm sorry about that.
Are you charging?
I can't tell if it is or isn't. It doesn't show on there, but it just showed me that it was getting ready to go dead. Okay, you guys. We just about knocked over the stand and everything else, but thank goodness I caught it. Now I feel like a goober.
Hi, guys.
There's Mr. Randy, y'all. There's Mr. Randy. Look at the whole view is totally different.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of weird, isn't it? But everybody says they like the view, so that's good. Now you guys can at least see what's going on, maybe.
There's Kendra Ross and Gary.
I
and Amanda
know.
and Susan.
I know. I'm excited.
There's Loretta.
That's Jerry, not Gary, honey. Okay. See that, y'all? And see how I left the end raw like that? I'm going to leave that like that, you guys. Just because I can. I don't know why I am. We'll see what it looks like.
There's
We may end up painting it in
Rhonda.
the long run.
And Cindy Chapman.
Hi, guys.
First live I've seen on YouTube, says Susan.
Miss Susan, we've done a few lives on YouTube. Now,
Yeah, okay. I see the hearts sitting over there.
recently we've only done one, but we have done several YouTube lives. We just don't do them that often, but we're going to start doing them more often on YouTube, you guys. So, can you guys see? Okay, look, do I need to back that up just a tad? Is that better? There we go. We're still going to have to put another coat, y'all. This paint is so thin. I need to get some calcium carbonate. You can buy that on Amazon. It turns your paint into chalk paint, and that's what I need to get and put in this. Either that or some baking soda. You can put baking soda in this, and it will work. It'll thicken it up. So that's what I need to probably do is put a little baking soda in it. Let it sit overnight, and then we can use it for chalk paint later on. It's just so thin. And really, I probably don't need a super solid coat because we're going to be putting stuff over the top of this. But I just mainly wanted to get a surface, a white surface to work with. Because when I seen this done, I seen it done with a canvas is what I seen it done with. And the canvas was white. So I was just assuming that I needed a white surface. I may not need that. Y'all, this is all new. Like I said, we're just playing. Okay, let me dry this, y'all, and then we'll start playing with this stuff. Oh, thank you, Cindy. It's actually still a little tight on me. I'm trying to lose weight. My clothes are all tight on me. So I've been on the keto diet trying to lose some weight. I've actually cheated today. I had a cheat day. I ate a piece of banana bread and it was delicious. You can't make homemade banana bread and not have a piece, y'all, because I don't do that very often. So anyway, all right. What I'm going to do is I'm trying to think of how the little gal did it that I seen doing this. She used a palette knife, so I'm going to get my palette knife out. And she took some of this Shimmer Frost. Is this open? I don't even think this is open. Don't think it's even open. It might be. Sorry about that, y'all. Sorry about that. Sometimes you just gotta give it a smack on the desk to get it to open up. This here, you guys, see how thick that is? It kind of looks like icing. It reminds you of icing. Okay, what she did was she would take this Shimmer Frost and she kind of spreads it onto this board. And she started like in the center and she kind of tapped it on here, okay? She didn't use a board though. She used a canvas and she tapped this on here. And she just kind of worked it around and tapped it around however she wanted to do it. And this will eventually get hard, the Shimmer Frost will, okay? I'm just kind of tapping it. And then I believe she just took these pieces here. This is called Shimmer Frost, okay? And she took these pieces here, you guys. These are really cool. Let me show you guys what these do. You're moving to YouTube for your lives. No, Leslie, I'm still going to be on Facebook as well, but we're going to be doing lives over here as well. We're doing both. All right. And you guys, these are sheets of, it's kind of like the mica flakes is what it is. It's sheets of that. And when you go to break this off,
Oh, careful, ma'am.
it just pulls off like that. And what you do is you just take whatever size flakes you want and you just kind of lay them down in this Shimmer Frost. And this is going to create a little area that looks like the crystals on the inside of a, happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Lorraine. How are you, friend? These are going to create, and you guys, there's so many layers to this. You can peel these apart in layers, and you can, see how that peels apart? You can peel it apart, and you get more for your money if you peel it apart and use it in single layers. And you're just going to kind of lay this down in here, and this is going to make it start looking like a geode. You can use Mod Podge to lay it down with if you want, if you don't want to use your Shimmer Frost to do that with. But I'm just kind of pushing it into the Shimmer Frost. It's a whole lot wider of a shot. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And I like it. I like it when it's wider like that. You can see more of my room, which is a mess. Don't look on this side, y'all. Don't look on that side. But I've had a lot of people tell me they would rather have this view because it gives you, it is really cool. This stuff is amazing. It's really neat. But anyway, it gives you a wider view, and you can also put this on your TV and watch it like you would a TV, you guys. Because a lot of people watch YouTube TV, and that's why they like this wide view. And I understand that completely.
Yeah, but you can't get you on YouTube TV.
Yes, you can. You can get me on regular YouTube on your TV, is what I'm saying.
A lot of people watch YouTube TV.
Well, they watch YouTube. They watch YouTube like TV is what I meant, honey.
I know. That's why
Okay,
I'm saying,
let me show you guys.
not trying to
See that there, you guys, what we're doing? Isn't that cool?
Kind of looks like the inside of a geode. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some of this here, and we're going to mix some of these with it. We're going to mix some of the darker golds. And this company, you guys, has, there's so many of these colors. They have the boho blush, which is the pink. They have the antique gold, which is a darker, like kind of almost like the bronze color that we love. And then here's the natural pearl, which that's the pearl sparkle is what I'm using on here. Or are you going to show me?
Don't you guys wish you were me? Banana nut bread. Oh, best bread ever. It's good. She did
You're
good.
like a little kid at Christmas, you guys.
Watch me, guys.
Can I flip the screen? I don't know. I don't know how, Rhonda. I'm going to have to figure out how.
Watch me, guys.
I'm not sure how. And I'm just going to kind of crumble this and let it just kind of fall on here.
Oh, somebody was at it again today about silver trays.
Don't talk your mouth full, please. I love you, but that just sounds bad. I'm gonna knock you out. Yeah, somebody got on to me for painting a silver tray again today, y'all. Like Randy was saying. They said that I needed help from a doctor because I was painting a silver tray. You, my lady, needs help from a doctor, is what she said. And I was like, seriously? Because I painted a tray that is sitting in a Goodwill or in an old area, like an old thrift store or something like that, and you're saying I need help because I'm painting a tray? I'm just trying to save the world. Trying to save the world.
The person that donated it.
One tray at a time. Amy, I'm doing good, sister. How are you? Y'all, this is just Mod Podge, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a little Mod Podge and I'm going to come down here below this. And I'm just going to kind of dab that Mod Podge. And I'm going to start adding more of this to this Mod Podge. And I'm just going to kind of bring it around the bottom of that Shimmer Frost. And I'm just going to kind of, see here. And I'm going to put some of this gold in that. I'm glad I can chat you on TV. Your eyes are hurting. I'm sorry, Miss K. Miss K must have us up on the TV too right now then.
What's the matter with her?
I said her eyes are hurting her today, she said. She said she's glad that she can get me on the TV.
Well, let me help you out, Kay. This will make it better.
Yeah, that'll make it better, all right. Get out of here, you silly thing. Okay. And you guys, I'm just adding, like I said, a little at a time here. I'm going to scoot this up. And this is my first time using this stuff, you guys. I have not played with it at all other than right now. And I'm just kind of breaking little pieces off. Yes, Miss Terry, I have it. Do you want me to open it now or you want me to wait till we're on Facebook? You tell me, girly, what you want me to do. I have it right here behind me on my little cabinet. It's right here on my little cabinet.
Open it. Well,
she's here. I'm going to wait and see what she wants me to do. She's the one that sent it, so. Okay.
I'm going to go to bed.
Are you really?
I'm tired.
Seriously?
I got up 4 this morning.
Well, go ahead if that's what you want to do. If you can put up with me being noisy.
No, I'll wait.
Because I'm live there, Pappy Schmappy. You can crush it in a bag. You can, Rhonda, but you don't have control over the size that you pull off of there. This way you can pull small pieces or you can break it. Because see, let me show you something. Hang on a minute. Let me show you a second. You can tear little tiny pieces and tear it up, or you can take big chunks. And let me show you. I'll show you here in a sec.
To drink, Mama.
If you want to bring me something, I would gladly appreciate it.
What would you like, coffee or something?
I'd like you to fill my Beth cup up for me with my orange. All right, let me show you guys. I don't know if I have all this tapped down here or not. No, I don't. Hang on just a second. Let me throw some more of this on here. There we go. All right. Look at that, you guys. Isn't that awesome? I'm loving it. Okay. Anyway, Rhonda, what I was showing you is, watch. You can peel off big, huge amounts. You can separate the layers. There's layer after layer here. And you can pull off either small pieces or you can take and pull like, let me show you. Big, huge pieces. See that, how I can pull that big piece off there? Like that. So if you crush it up in a bag, you don't really have that, you won't have that option.
Breaking.
So I don't want to break it up because I want to be able to use it in bigger pieces if I want to. So if that makes any sense. Okay, more Shimmer Frost, y'all. The banana bread was yummy, Amy. Mr. Randy's eating it right now. Or he was. I don't know if he's already eaten it all or if he's still working on it. Are you still working on that or have you eaten it all? Huh?
Hold on, I can hear you.
I said, have you eaten all your banana bread or are you working on it still?
Oh, no, I just ate a piece.
No, what?
2 pieces, I'm sorry.
Amy said it looked really good.
Oh, it's the best.
It's the best, Amy. He
Poor
said.
honey made it.
Y'all, I got that recipe out of a church cookbook that I got at a garage sale years and years and years ago. And that is the only recipe I use because it's the best recipe. And it has, you can make 2 loaves of banana bread with that one recipe at a time. It gives you the recipes for 2 loaves. And usually that's usually what I would make for my family because, you know, I always had a bunch of kids at home.
What I like about it, don't require no bananas.
What'd Really Pulley say? You should have told her it wasn't a tray, it was a sugar bowl. I should have. I should have, Miss K. No, but I thought, why would somebody get mad at me for, people are so silly. And I guess they think it's sterling silver. If it's sterling silver, I'm melting it down, I'm selling it, I'm making me some money. I'm not painting it and selling it at no auction. I can tell you that right now.
There you go, Mama.
Thanks, baby. I appreciate you. Well, you don't have to sit it right there in the...
Well, that's the only place I figured you could.
He's funny, y'all.
There you go.
Thank you, dear. I appreciate you.
I like you.
Oh, I can open it. Okay, I will here in just a second, Terry. But you guys, this is kind of cool, really. I mean, it's kind of neat. And I watched, I've only watched one tutorial because she's supposed to get me into a group with her so that I can watch more on this. But I had to find her on YouTube to watch her do this because I had no clue how to even use this stuff. So I'm waiting to get into a group, and I've been an affiliate for a while, and I went to join the group, and I still haven't been approved. So I just figured I would just come on here and play for a little bit, show it to you guys, see what y'all think about it. I think it's kind of cool myself. But it's something different for sure. Something different. So I figured, you got to try new things. I have another affiliate, you guys. I'm getting ready to purchase some stuff from them. It's some cool stuff. Y'all will be using a lot of it. I have, there are several things that I'm going to make with their product. So I'm super excited about it because I've already got ideas for this next one. I'm just going to put some more Shimmer Frost on there. And I'm going to lay this in here, right here. We'll pull that Shimmer Frost down here in a minute. A bit more, stick it right here. You guys, this is almost like icing a cake. You're just putting that on there and just tucking stuff right in there. Just throw that one on there. Isn't that cool, you guys? I'm loving it. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap around this edge. And you can wrap this stuff around your edge. Now, this edge is not painted, but I'm going to do it anyway. Just going to tap that down. The Shimmer Frost. Okay, it's kind of like frosting is what it reminds you of. See that, how it looks like frosting? Okay, let me grab this here. I'm going to set this down here for just a second. Let me grab some more of this off of here. And we're going to take big pieces and just kind of lay off the side right here. And then you can always trim down. If you have them sticking up above your board, you can trim those down. I've seen them trim them down with like a set of scissors. So you can trim those down. So I'm just going to lay those on there just like that, y'all. Just like that. Just big chunks. It's kind of cool stuff to play with, though. This is something new that we can play with and have fun with. Now, I'll be honest with you guys. The gold, when I put that gold on there, it kind of threw me off a little bit because it doesn't look the way I was wanting it to look. But that's okay. We're learning as we go here. It's all a learning game. So I'm fine with that. Okay, now I'm going to trim down this here on this side. I'm going to kind of give that a little bit of a smush. Come in and trim down. What is it, Joni? It is called, hang on a minute, I'll show it to you. Hang on just a second, sister. Let me trim this down here. Your baby wipe. This is called, it's called Shimmer Rock is what this is called. This is called Shimmer Rock. And it's really cool. Because it looks kind of like a geode. If you know what a geode is, a geode rock, it's what it puts you in the mind of. I think it does.
How many people have never seen a geode?
I don't know. Have you guys ever seen a geode rock? We got them around here like crazy here in Indiana. Awesome, Amy. All right, y'all seeing that? Isn't that pretty? And see, it kind of looks like a geode, y'all. And I'm going to add just a little more to this edge here. Terry, I'll open that here in a minute, honey. I'll get to it. Don't leave me yet. Don't leave me yet, girl. Okay, we're going to throw a piece right there. And I'm going to come right in here and throw a small piece right in there. And I don't know if you want to call this crafting tonight or not, y'all, because this is totally something I would normally not do. But I've got to learn how to do it. Otherwise, it's no good to me. You know, I've got to learn, so. And I'm just going to put... Huh? Yeah, I'm creating right now. I don't know what I'm creating, but I'm creating. A monster. You love geodes. They are pretty, Amy. They really are. I love geodes too. But you know how many people that have never seen geodes? I honestly thought everybody knew what a geode was. A lot of people don't, or they've never seen one.
We sold them at Mansfield.
We used to sell them all the time when we'd go to the Covered Bridge Festival. Randy and I would go, and we would, when we would go on hikes and stuff, we'd pick them up. And we went down to his uncle's one year, and there was tons of them everywhere. So we picked them up and brought them back home with us. And when we did, we went to the Covered Bridge Festival and we sold them down there. We had people from California begging us to buy them off of us because they'd never seen them before. So we thought that was kind of cool. We thought everybody knew what a geode was. Okay. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lay that up on there. Y'all seen that? Isn't that pretty, you guys? Okay. Now you can come in with a darker paint. What did I do with that envelope? Oh, there it is. You can come in with a darker paint on that if you want. But y'all, I'm going to let me open this real quick and then we'll finish. Let me open this real quick. I'm just going to cut it across here. Miss Terry sent this to us. Just barely cutting that edge off because I don't want to cut anything.
Who's in it?
Terry Warner. Okay. Oh, sister. That's awesome. Now that is to pick up the gems with, correct? Correct, sister girl? I think it is. Is this to pick the gems up with, Terry?
That's what it looks like.
That's what I thought it was. Awesome. Yeah, I'll have to try that for sure. I'll have to try that for sure. Thank you, hon.
What
I
do you fill
appreciate
that
it.
thing up with them?
I hope you enjoy this little tool for your diamond work that you do on all your projects. It comes with several different tips ranging from 1 to 5. Thank you, Terry. I appreciate you, my friend. Thank you so much. That's what I thought it was. Thank you. Yes, I can't wait to use it. Y'all, it's for doing the gemstones that I always put on. Terry, thank you so much. That will come in handy. Thank you, thank you, thank you, my friend. Okay, and you guys, this gold of hers, I'm not sure how she was working it, but I'm just going to play with it. I'm just going to play. I'm just going to grab up some of this gold, and I'm just going to kind of go along this line here, and I'm going to kind of just pull a line into it. I don't know, because if you're wanting it to look like a geode, it's kind of hard to, I'm going to have to play some more with it. But I would just wanted to, see this gold matches that too. Y'all, I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure about that. I'm definitely going to have to study a geode. I wish I had a picture of a geode. Y'all, you're going to have to hold on a minute. I'm going to go see if I can find a picture. I'm going to talk to you guys, but don't go anywhere, okay? I'm going to put these comments down, and I'm going to go see if I can find a geode and see what I need to do here. Because if I have a picture, then I can work better. So give me just 1 second. I'm not going anywhere with you guys, but I'm just going to go right here and look for a geode. That way it gives me a better idea of what I need to do. Because that's something I did not do and I should have. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Y'all, we can use purple. I didn't even think about that. We could use purple, purple, purple. Okay, that's an idea. So what we're going to do is we're going to get some deep, dark purple. Let me see what we can do here, y'all. Let me see. We'll use this purple right here. This purple right here might work. Okay, so I don't know, though, because I don't have any purple, the flakes. I don't have any purple flakes, but we can play and pretend like we do. We can pretend. Okay. Y'all, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out together here. Because I know that, like right there, that's a good one right there. Hang on, let me look at this, y'all. Okay, there's where I messed up, you guys. I made it too wide. I should have had it more narrow and had the gold going on both sides of the outside. So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to add some more of the gold flakes back here. That's exactly what we're going to do. Let me kind of tap this along here. You'll never see that paint anyway. So let me just tap it with you guys, I'll get back to the comments here in a minute. I've got to use this picture for a minute so I can, so I can get my head in the game here. Okay, hey, look, that's actually tapping in and making a little bit of a gold line where I just kind of pulled that through a little bit with the, this is just Mod Podge is what this is, you guys. I'm just adding a thick bunch of Mod Podge on here. And I'm going to grab some more gold flakes right here. Move these out of the way. Okay. Grab these. And we're gonna add some gold on here. Okay. This is how, now this is what it kind of sort of looks like, because it has the white in the center and then it's covered in a line with like a line of gold running behind it and in front of it. So I'm just going to add a few gold flakes here. There we go. And y'all, I'm not big on this gold color. I'm not sold by this. To me, it looks like a dirty yellow. So I'm not sold on this one. I probably would liked it better if I would have used this here, the antique gold, which you can use those too. Those are really highly pigmented mica flakes is what those are. So you can use those as well doing what I'm doing. I'm going to add a little more Shimmer Frost over here to this. It seems like the Shimmer Frost holds onto this better than the Mod Podge does. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this in here. And I like the way this kind of stands up and it kind of puffs it up some. And it helps it have a little more dimension. And you can just kind of throw those in there and you can leave some of the Shimmer Frost showing, which kind of makes it a little more realistic. There we go. So I think that's where I messed up. I didn't, and it should have been a thinner line, y'all. It should have been a lot thinner line than what I have. But you know what? It's my first time we're playing, so it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. Let's add some more Shimmer Frost over here on this side. Okay. Okay. And then what I'm going to do after I get this line of the gold done, we're going to add some paints to make it look like a geode, y'all. Okay, and I'm just going to kind of change the little bit of, bring it down here some. Okay. Now I'm going to get you guys' comments back up here until I need that again. Once I need that again, I'll come back to that if it will allow me to. Let me see here. I want to save that. Y'all, hang on. I may try to print this. Let me see. Okay. Yeah, I can print that out maybe if it'll let me. Hang on a minute. Hey, babe.
Yeah.
Will you come in here and hang on a minute.
Entertain you?
Can I use your phone? Are you using your phone?
No.
Can I borrow it so I can talk to them on YouTube while I look at this so I don't have to worry about printing it out? If you're using it, honey, I can change it up a little. You don't have to give it to me if you're using it. Y'all, his phone is his little glove. He keeps it with him 24/7. Y'all know how that is. My phone's usually with me too. I woke up this morning or yesterday morning and Randy had taken my phone off the nightstand and I said, "What are you doing?" He goes, "Your phone was going off and I didn't want him to wake you up." And I said, "You don't have to take my phone. I don't care if they wake me up." Because he knows I don't sleep well. So when I'm sleeping, he likes me to sleep. Okay. Now, I think I've got these all down there in that Shimmer Frost. And you want them to kind of stand up a little bit
So they kind of look like they're, see how they're kind of standing up?
All right, now I'm gonna scoot that to the front. And you know, it doesn't look like much right now, you guys, but once I work on this a little bit, I think I can get it to look cute. We'll see what happens here. Okay, now what I wanna do is I'm gonna get a tan color. I'm gonna bring a tan color in. No, I didn't plan on doing all this. I swear I didn't. This is just what I think will work for this. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but we're gonna try it anyway. We're gonna see what happens here. We're gonna do tan. And this is just, this here is just your everyday acrylic paint is all this is. Okay, he said he'd be here in a minute, y'all. I can't see your comments. You guys keep on commenting, I'll catch up here in a minute. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in right here and I'm just gonna put some tan paint. I'm just gonna kind of pull this through this way. And y'all, this may not look anything like a geode. I don't know. This is just what I'm doing. I'm just gonna play. Okay, and we'll come down here and I'm gonna pull some tan paint in here.
I'm gonna switch that out while I was in there.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, my battery's not real.
Well, never mind then.
No, I mean, it's good enough, I think. For that.
Or you could have got my tablet. You can go get my tablet if you want your phone. That would work. I didn't even think about that. Well, I didn't even think about it, honey. I'm sorry.
It's gonna be today.
Well, I'm sorry, hon. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna grab a little bit darker of a brown, and we're gonna go in beside it. Thank God these aren't hard to get to, y'all. I don't know what I'd do if they were. And we may just be making a mess here, you guys. I don't know what we're doing. This man being a mess. Who knows? Okay, let me see here. I'm looking, y'all. I'm looking. Okay, I'm gonna grab that. And I'm just gonna go right up in here, and I'm gonna throw this little bit of this brown up in here.
Loretta, your tags are coming along. I got 2 more to cut.
Loretta, he's cutting your tags, sister.
Oh,
Honey.
those are big tags.
Them are big tags. I like those tags. You did a good job.
There you go, Memo.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate you.
Where's your comments?
Well, that's why I wanted this, so I could look at that, because I need to see what a geode looks like.
How do you know if anybody's watching?
Well, I'm sure they're still there. I told them to hang tight. My people usually follow me no matter what.
No, I'm going back in.
All right, thank you, baby. I appreciate your help. You're an amazing man. I love you. All right, y'all, I'm coming to the comments, so just keep on commenting. I'll catch up, if it'll let me. I hope it does. Okay, and we're gonna go in right here. And this dark is supposed to be like, okay, here we go. Now let's see if we can get this to work, y'all. That finished loading. And I will have a better makeup of this once I get to using it. This is the first time I've ever even touched the stuff. So be a little bit forgiving to me, y'all. Okay. Let's see here. Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Come on. There it is. Let everything get loaded here. Let's get on YouTube. Well, it's trying to load, you guys. It's trying to load. I'm waiting. I think my internet's running slow, you guys. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, where am I at? No. Wait. It says it's not responding. Live. That's where I need to be. No. There we are, right there. See if it'll let me go in there. Aha! Let me turn this down. Okay, let's see here. What do we got? Can I turn it that way? No, it won't let. Yeah, it'll let me. Okay. There we go. I was so glad you came on. Okay, where are we at? Rhonda says, what's a geo? It's a geode. It's a G-E-O. I mean, let's... G-E-O-D-E, is that how you spell it? Geode? Something like that. G-O-E-A-D-E or something like that. Can you paint the flakes? Brenda, I don't know if you can or not, sister. I would say that you probably could, but then it would kind of defeat the purpose, because then they wouldn't be shiny like they are because of the way the light hits them. Let's see. I'm going to the doctor Thursday. Dizziness, lightheadedness. Amy, I'll pray for you, friend. Wonder if you can resin this. You know, Loretta, I don't know. I think it would probably, it might take away the shininess. I don't know if it would or not. We'd have to try that. That's a good idea. Now, I do know that you can put these in your resin and they will stay shiny. These are the These are the mica flakes. So you probably could, Loretta, you probably could. We're faithful followers. You sure are, Cindy. Thank you, Amy. You get 26 people. Woo! Yay, you guys. I'm so glad you're all here. All right, y'all. Let's finish doing this. Let me scoot this. I'm going to put my comments right here. That way I can look at my computer because I am trying to mimic a geode here. Okay, and like what happens is with a geode, y'all, they've got, let me get rid of this for a second. Let me get one of these here brushes. Where's my good brush? Right there it is. Give me this one here. All right. They like take a geode, it's got a lot of thin lines, kind of like marbling, if that makes sense. And what it does is it's just kind of, it's kind of like marbling. And I don't know if you guys know what I mean by that, but marbling is, I don't know if I can get this to where it looks like a marbling in it, but kind of like the rock marble, you know, like you use it like in countertops and that type of thing. And it has like a marbling effect. Hang on, let me get rid of that real quick and see if we can do a little bit better. I want to water this down a little more and see if I can get it to do what I'm wanting it to do. It has like a, it's hard to explain. It's kind of like just a marbling effect where you just have like a little bit of this and a little bit of that, if that makes sense. And then it looks like it's kind of has a round brush like I love to do, and that's to pounce a little bit. You just kind of take it and you just kind of pounce it, if that makes sense. And then I'm going to marble it a little bit more right here, and then I'm going to kind of pounce it and just kind of thin it out like that. And then it goes into, it has blues and grays and greens and all different colors. And I'm just going to do that. I'm just going to kind of pounce it. And this is what that's going to do is it's going to thin that out a little bit. But a geode, you guys, is a rock, is what it is. It's like a rock that you split in two, and on the inside there's a bunch of crystals. They are called different things throughout the country. We call them geodes here in Indiana. I don't know, you know, if you guys have heard them called something else. But we call them geodes here in Indiana. Okay, and then I'm gonna kind of pull some down right here. Maybe said like your blouse. Oh, McKiley. McKiley, thank you. I don't see a McKiley in here tonight, you guys. Am I missing someone? Am I missing someone? McKiley. Miss McKiley, I don't see you, but welcome to Rekindle Blessings. We're glad you're here. Thank you for joining us tonight. All right, and then I'm going to grab a turquoise blue, you guys. Just a really light, it's kind of a light blue, like a, this is called Paradise. We're gonna use Paradise. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this, and we're just going to kind of pick it up with our little pouncy brush, and we're just gonna kind of work it into what we're doing here. We're just gonna kind of come up this edge, and we're just gonna kind of work it in along the edge here, just a little bit at a time. And this here is just like a sample of what, and it's just kind of swirled in here a little bit. Just gonna kind of work it in there, and then I'm gonna pounce it with this dry brush. Ah, y'all, I thought that was still dry. I thought that was still dry. Hang on a minute. Oh, where's my towels? There it is. I've always got towels. Let me pick that up off there. Okay, we're gonna pick that up. Kylie, I hope that you do not hold this against me, this video, but I am new at this stuff here. And girly, we have all kinds of videos on YouTube now, and I'd appreciate if you would check some of them out. I think you might like what you see. I really enjoy creating. This is something new that I've never used before. Hi, Carla. How are you, hon? Thank you for sprinkling, my friend. Thank you so much. Okay, can you guys see what we're working towards there? I'm kind of bringing it out. And you guys, it shouldn't be this shape. This is just a shape that I picked to do this with, just to have a surface. This is all it is. Normally a geode would be either round or have an oblong shape, but not a football shape like this. I just picked this board up to play with, just to kind of give you guys an idea of this new product that I'm using. I just wanted to kind of show you what you can do with it. And I will be doing more stuff in the near future with this. I think I'm gonna really like it, but I don't know. We'll just have to keep playing to find out if I'm going to or not. But I'm just kind of working it in, grabbing a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and just playing with it, y'all. That's all I'm doing, is just playing. I'm just gonna kind of pull that in, and then I'm gonna grab some more of the dark, and we're gonna kind of marble this a little bit more, and just kind of pounce it as we go, just to kind of work that dark color in there. A little bit more of the dark. Didn't get that quite dark enough. You don't want it to be super dark, you just want enough to where it pounces in, it's a different color. Just like that right there. Good, Carla. I'm glad you're doing well, friend. This is just to play, you guys, is all tonight was for. Just to kind of show you guys what you can do with this and just to enjoy it. Just a little something, something. Okay, I'm gonna grab a little bit of this turquoise. I'm gonna add more right here because I didn't get that covered very well. A bit more here. I'm just gonna kind of work it in. And it's supposed to just look like a earth-toned rock that is that's been sitting around and it got busted open. But the geodes, you guys, a lot of them have purple in them. I was going to do purple until I came upon this one. But a lot of them have purple crystals, and you can use any of these little gems that you want to use. I think maybe we might, on this other end down here, I might go ahead and use some of the pink ones just to show you guys. The rock, like I said, this is not shaped like the rock at all. I just wanted to show y'all what can be done with them. So please don't think that I'm trying to create the rock, because I'm not. I just want to show you that it can look like the rock if you really want it to. Keep lifting off there instead of adding to it. Why that's lifting so badly. Okay. Here we go. Starting to kind of work together there. I'm going to come right back here where it's dark. I'm going to add a little bit of that turquoise right there along that edge. I don't want a ton of it, just a little bit. I'm just going to work it in right there. You got this. Yeah, Cindy. Girlfriend, like I said, this has just been for some fun is all it's for tonight. I've been wanting to play with these, and I just have not had a chance to. So I thought, you know what a better time to do it than to come on here with you guys and just enjoy myself doing it, because I enjoy being with you guys, so why not? Okay, we're gonna bring some more of this dark in. Spread the blessings. Jerry, thank you so much. I appreciate you, friend. I'm just going to add a little bit more marbling right there and clean this out. Make sure we don't have any blue here. Just going to kind of lifting it up off there instead of pouncing it out like I'm wanting it to. There we go. There we go. We're trying to create texture here is what we're trying to do. Okay, if you guys can kind of see the texture we're trying to create down here on this end. But it's starting to get a little bit of texture going on here, y'all. It's starting to. And I'm just going to pick up a little extra of the brown, and I'm just going to start pushing it in here and adding it. Just kind of swirling it around and just kind of adding it in here in different places. Pushing it up into that blue and Well, thank you, Miss Kay. I appreciate that. I don't, Facebook, I sent out a broadcast, or not a broadcast, but a telegram, so they all know I'm here. So they're more than welcome to come over and watch if they want, but Mondays I'm usually not live on Facebook anyway, so I didn't worry about going over there tonight. That's one of the reasons I just wanted to come on YouTube tonight, because tonight's my normally my night off, but I did my mentor group and stuff, and I decided to come live. I just can't believe that today is already over, y'all. This day went so fast. Time just gets away from you, I'm telling you. If you don't pay attention, time just flies. I'll grab some of this brown up, and I'm going to start just kind of pushing it into this blue once again. And I'm trying to create some texture here. There we go. That's starting to create some texture. Okay. See what we're doing down there now? It's starting to create a little something there. I'm not sure what, but we're creating something. Barb found it. Oh, wow. Awesome. Hi, Barb. How are you? I'm glad you're here. Glad you're here, Miss Barb. We're playing, Barb, trying to just show you guys what we can do with these little crystal-y things that we have here. This shimmer, it's called Shimmer Rock. It's called Shimmer Rock. And what I'm going to do, y'all, is I'm going to just kind of play right here at this end, and then I'm going to take this part right here, and we're going to add a little more of the shimmeries. We're just going to start playing a little more of the shimmeries that we have here. So I'm going to pull a heavier dark thing across here real quick. Okay. Just get a dark line across here. Put this in. Okay. I found how to share before now. I want to share to Facebook. Thank you, Amy. I appreciate you even wanting to, girl. That means a lot. Okay, and I'm just going to add a few of my little lines there. And like I said, y'all, this is going to take me a little while to get used to it. It's all new. You know how it is. Baby steps. Baby steps, baby steps. Don't you wish we were all born to know how to do everything all the time? I sure do. It'd be nice. I wouldn't have to learn new things. But that's part of it. Just keeping up on the new stuff that comes out. But I do have a new product coming, you guys. Holy cow, you guys are going to love it. It's amazing. It's easy to work with, and it makes some beautiful projects. I mean, beautiful projects. So we have a lot in store for you guys. Put that right there and darken that in a little bit right here on this edge. Okay, that looks pretty good to me, you guys. I'm not done with it just yet. I'm going to start working it together now. I'm just going to kind of make these work together. So I'm going to grab a little bit of this tan color, and I'm just going to kind of roll it around a little bit, and we're going to kind of force these colors together to where it looks like they kind of just merge. And that pulled a little bit of that off. I don't know why that's not sticking to that. It has to be the paint that I used beforehand, because it's kind of wanting to pull off there, and I don't know why. That's okay. You guys, I would have been live earlier over here, but my son Ryan called, and then I talked to Sheila from Simply Simple Creations by Sheila. We were on the phone together, and then I had to go to mentor group, and it was one thing after another, and I just couldn't get over here. I tried my best, but we finally made it. That's what matters. Okay. Now you can see on this end, you guys, it's starting to look like a little something there. Now, I'm not crazy about this line right here, so I'm going to kind of blend this little line right here some. This thick line, I'm going to thin it out a little bit because I feel like it's too bold. That little brown line right there. Hi, Margaret. Y'all, Miss Kay takes care of everybody all the time. She's always trying to get everybody in here and share. Miss Kay, I appreciate you so much. Guys, do me a favor. If you guys like what I'm doing, or if you like hanging out with me and all the things, do me a favor and hit some of those hearts. Keep those going. If you guys like what you're seeing, spread the blessings. I truly appreciate it when you all do that. Okay, now see, now that we've got rid of that darker line, see how that's dark and it kind of goes to the lighter line? We're going to add just a few little lines on that. When I changed the landscape, what changed, Miss Kay? Oh, Barb, thank you. I don't feel so beautiful. I'm a hot mess. But thank you. I do appreciate that. That's sweet of you to say so. Okay, and I just added another dark line here, a brown line, and we're just going to kind of work it in to where it looks just like it's part of the painting, but yet I want it to show somewhat so that it looks like it has some kind of veining or something going on here. I'm just adding in and kind of tapping on it a little bit. Okay. Y'all see that now? It's starting to look like a little something there. And I think we need some dark around this light line right here. I just feel like it needs something right through there. Oh, the way to share. Yeah, I appreciate you guys doing that. That gets me out there further. It helps get this page. I'm hoping you guys to get monetized over here pretty quickly. And I'm just going to start doing this page and Facebook. So you guys will get double with me. If you like what you see, you'll get double. So that'll be kind of nice. Because we'll burn the candle at both ends together, y'all. We'll burn that candle at both ends together. Okay. A bit more of this in here. I just feel like that blue's kind of bold. I don't know if I got too much of it or if it's just, I don't know. That looks a little bit better there. And I'll just keep messing with it until I get what I want, you guys. And I may need to add a little white in here or a lighter color. I don't know. And I think I'm going to add some of that shimmer frost to that also. And what I'm going to do, let me get my, what do I do with this? Oh, it's in my water. It's in my water. Okay, let me wipe this off here. I'm going to add a little shimmer frost right over here on the end. I'm just going to add some of this on the end. And we're going to try some of the other colors. Y'all, like I said, this is not for a project to sell on my auction or nothing like that. This was just more or less to play is all it's for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and we're going to open up some of these little things here. Let me put these away real quick so that we don't mix them in with each other. I don't want them to be all mixed up. Flip that over there. Pick this one up. Let's put this one away real quickly. This stuff's going to be all over my desk. But see, there's tons of this in this bag, you guys. These bags are $17.95, but you get 1, 2, and then the ones that I pulled out there of these. And you can, if you want to tear them up into small pieces, that would make a bunch of mica, y'all. That will make a bunch of mica. Oh, I didn't put that gold one away. Let's put this one away too. Thank you, Miss Kay. She said tap on those hearts, y'all. Okay. Get that put away there. But this is something different. You know, we mess with all kinds of different things here. You guys know that. And I see an area that really needed this, and I hope it's not too dry for that. Is it too dry? Yep, it's you guys, that's already dry. The shimmer frost is already dry on there. Okay, let's try, what do you guys think? Should we try these antique gold ones? I think so. These are the ones I want to try. When I watch my TV, I can't see any comments. How do I get comments on the TV? Jerry, I'm not sure, friend. I don't know if you'd have to watch on the TV and use your phone to comment, maybe. I don't know. You may have to bring it up on both devices. I have not ever used it on the TV, so I don't know. But maybe someone else can answer it. Can anyone else answer that for Jerry? Okay. Now, these have little baggies that you can just kind of take them out of. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of pinch little pieces off. Y'all, these mica flakes are beautiful. And these are wonderful for like Christmas and all the holidays. Look at this, y'all. How pretty that is. These are gorgeous. I'm gonna put some of those back in there though, because I don't think we're gonna use them all. We might, I don't know. Let me get a dry brush that I can just kind of knock these around with a little bit. And I'm just gonna kind of spread them out a little here. Look how pretty those are, y'all. Try not to breathe too heavy. I don't want to blow them off of there. Aren't those beautiful? Those are gorgeous. Now, I really like those. I like those better than the big ones. I don't know about you all, but I do. I like those much better than those big ones. Much, much, much better. I hope when I pick this up, though, a bunch of them don't go flying across my desk when I show you guys. So I'm just going to kind of pull them down and make sure they're secure. Okay. Okay, that looks pretty good. Look how pretty those are. Now, I like these much better than I do the big flakes. How about you guys? Which ones do you like the best? Rhonda says she don't know how to get you on the TV. So no help here, she says. Now, you guys, I thought I had a blue set of these. And if I would have thought about it, I know I have blue ones here somewhere. I don't know what I did with them. I have blue ones. I know I do. I have blue and I have, I don't know what I did with them. Maybe I didn't bring them out. I thought I had blue ones anyway. All right, we're going to use some of these pink ones too, you guys. Let's use some pink ones here. Comments have never shown when I put YouTube videos on my TV. As Beth said, you need to use your phone. There you go, y'all. Margaret said that you don't get comments on the TV. You get them on your phone, so you have to use your phone to comment. That's what I kind of figured, because we don't have a keyboard with our TV, y'all. We don't have a keyboard with our TV, so it would be hard to comment on the TV. But it's kind of cool. You can put it on the TV and watch instead of having to have it on your phone. You get a lot bigger picture. And there might be something that you really want to learn to create, and you can come right over here to YouTube and you can watch it and get a good view of it so that you can create it when you have time to, or you could even maybe pause it and create it as you're seeing it done. Maybe, I don't know. But I'm just grabbing a few of the mica flakes right here, y'all, and making sure that I've got this covered. I'm gonna tap them down. Now, you all, I hate to say this, but this actually is kind of pretty. It's kind of pretty. And I think, you guys, if I would do like a thin layer of glue right there, then I could come in with the smaller gold flakes, like the bronze colored ones that I put right here. I think that would look really pretty along that. So we may do that. We may do that. Okay, now what I'm wanting to do is I have some of these here, and we'll put on the very end, and then we're going to do the same down at the other end. We'll do the same colors. You're welcome, Jerry. It's different. Yeah, Amy, it is different. And like I said, once I learn more about them, and once I get in the group and I can learn more of what I can do and not do with these, then I'll be better off. But I just wanted to play tonight. They've been sitting here in my craft room for, gosh, for a few weeks now, and I haven't touched them. And I was really wanting to mess with them. So I thought, why not make a live out of it? That way I can enjoy you guys, and you guys can enjoy it with me. And that mic is going everywhere, y'all. It's going everywhere, but that's okay. I don't care. I'll clean it up. Nothing a sweeper won't pick up. Okay, there we go. Let me show you guys this end now. Now, I think I like that better. I think I like this one on the end better. See the pink? Now, I do have some. You can take a brush and just dust that off if you don't want it there. Well, maybe that might have been still wet. I don't know. But if you don't want it on there, you can kind of brush it off with a brush. If you want a clean area there. Just like that. Okay, there we go. Isn't that pretty, y'all? I think that's pretty. Now, I'm not, like I said, you guys, I'm not crazy about the big gold. You guys might like it. I don't care for it. Honestly, I will not reorder the big gold. I love the pink too, Rhonda. I really do. But I will not order the large gold myself. But if you guys are into that look, or maybe I will come across something that I will want to use it on that will look good on. So, you know, who's to say? But anyway, I think what I'm going to do we're able to use this with any glue. So I think I'm gonna see if this tacky glue, let me see if I can open this. And if I can open this, we may, we may put some of the other gold right here along this edge. I like that, or bronze, or whatever you want to call it. It's called dark gold, I believe is what it's called. I really like it. Let's see if this is even, this is probably so old. I can't tell if it's even moving. You know what? Hang on. We'll just use some Titebond. Titebond will work too. Either one will work. It doesn't matter what kind of glue, as long as it turns clear. You want a clear glue. You love the pink too, Barb? All right, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of pull some Titebond. Let me see. Okay, there we go. Lay this down. This is kind of an expensive glue to be using for this, but that's okay. I'm gonna kind of pull this across right here, just like that. Okay. Now I'm gonna get me a little bit of this here, and we're gonna put this on the edge there. Barb, I like that pink too. I think that pink is very pretty. That pink, we need to come up with a project for that pink, I think. I really do love it. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna get a little bit of this, and I'm just gonna put it down here on this board, and I'm gonna use my brush to kind of push it into that glue. Instead of trying to put it on there with my fingers, that's probably way too hard to do. So I'm just gonna kind of push it into that glue. And we're just gonna make a line of this up in that glue. Just like that. There we go. That's kind of cool. We'll just kind of stay with the line, but it's, instead of it being a brown line that I painted, it's a line of the mica. It's kind of cool, you guys. It really is. I gotta find those blue ones. I have blue ones like this. They're light blue. We'll use on ocean. Yes, yes, Rhonda. That was girlfriend. You've already got me going there. I'm wanting to do oh goodness gracious, a ocean resin project, and I'm wanting to use this on that. Tell me that wouldn't be beautiful with resin and the white waves and some of this on there. I think that would be gorgeous. And I have blue. I just got to find it. I thought I drug it out, but I guess I didn't. I guess I didn't bring it out. I know where it's at. I may go look here in a minute to see if it's over there. I thought I brought it out, but maybe I didn't. Maybe it's still in the container where I put it. Okay. Oop, wrong brush. Wrong brush. Yeah, it's really pretty. It's really pretty stuff. And it's so shiny and so glimmery. I love it. I do love it. Okay. I'm just kind of brushing some of it off here. Okay. See that, you guys? The line that I just made right there? Shimmery. And then I'm going to do the same thing over here where I've got the brown line, because I think this line looks much better than that line does. So that's what we're going to do. And I got that stuff just dropping everywhere, you guys. Until I learn how to work with it and get it where I want it. If you want it on the TV, tap the screen. Okay, Miss Kay's telling y'all how to get it on the TV. Hi, Gopher. How are you? I'm sure you're there with Miss Kay. I don't know if you've already gone to bed or if you're sitting there. But anyway, hello. If you are, hello, hello. And you guys, a bag of this will go a long, long, long way because you only use just a small amount on this. If you knock it around everywhere, I just got to figure out how to. I'm gonna have to watch some videos, y'all. I'm gonna have to watch some videos of people using mica. But I do know that you can use this with resin, and that was my main thing I was interested in because I want to do some ocean stuff. I think that's kind of cool. But you guys, I do have a link, I believe. I'm not sure if I put it on there or not, but I believe I have a link in my link tree. If you guys are interested, I have yet to get my link tree over here on YouTube. You'll have to get it on the OFB. But I believe I do have her link up there. I'm not 100% sure. I know my code is Shimmer, let me think, Rekindled Shimmer 10, I believe, is my code. Rekindled Shimmer 10. You know, if everybody would just give me the same code or ask me what I want my code to be, it'd be so much easier to remember them. But everybody wants to give you a different code so you can't remember, because one is Blessings 10, one's Rekindled 10. You just never know. They change all the time. Okay, let me get this all right down here. Y'all, this is fun. I like playing with this. This is fun. And right now I'm not doing anything that's too wonderful, but eventually I'm hoping we will. Hi, Daniel. How are you? Thank you, my friend. Thank you so much. Okay. Now, we're just going to kind of pull that across here. Just kind of dust off some of these extra pieces. Okay. We got our little brown line in there now. Let me show y'all. Okay. See our brown line? That looks pretty awesome, you guys. I really think this would have been amazing had I not put the dark gold on there. The dark gold is throwing me off. Oh, it's Billy. That's right, Billy. I keep forgetting, sister. I keep forgetting. Well, I'm glad you're here. But I think that dark gold is what's throwing me off because I really love the light color in the center here. I love the way it shimmers. I think it's really pretty. And I love this dark around it. And I'm loving that pink. I'm just not too hooked on that dark. You guys, give me just 2 seconds. Let me grab something because I'm thinking, right there's my blue, you guys. I knew I had it. I just didn't know where I put it. Let me grab this case here and bring it over here and we will get that out real quick because I want to play with all of it if we're going to play. But there's the rest of it right there. Okay. Close my case up here. Set that to the side and we will get busy on this here. Okay, I knew I had blue. Okay, see we have the blue and I have this here is the oh y'all, look at this rose color. Look how bright that rose color is. That's really pretty. And then here's the pink again that I have right there. It's the same pink. But let's see here. Let's try a little bit of this blue on this end and just see what it looks like. What do y'all think? We'll just do some lines of colors. What do y'all think? Sounds pretty good. All right, let me grab some of the Shimmer Frost and we'll just come in right here and we'll just tap away here. Let's do the blue next just to see what that blue looks like. And I'm just going to make a nice, good, healthy line of that right there in the Shimmer Frost. Because I kind of like the way that Shimmer Frost is. And you don't have to color that. You don't have to cover the Shimmer Frost up completely because it just kind of makes it have, there's a shimmery color to it or a like a shimmer to it. So I think that's kind of cool. Oh, you guys, these are the big flakes. These are the big flakes of the blue. They're not the little flakes. There's some big and some little in there. So I'm just going to kind of drop them on there and just let it fall where it will. And then we'll just kind of push some of them around here a little bit, maybe. There we go. Just throw them in there. So just so you guys know, they have all the colors in the large. I believe they have them all in the large flakes as well, the big sheets. There we go. Oh, and you know what? That blue would have looked really pretty where I put that blue. Okay, let's grab some of this up here. We'll just kind of shake that out on there. These are big pieces. These are large pieces, very large. Okay, there we go. See that, y'all? That's kind of cool. I like it. I like it. I like it. Okay. Just want to kind of stack that up there some to give it that cool look. Just got to touch a little bit to hold on there. There we go. Oh yeah, that looks amazing. Looks amazing. Okay. Just kind of push it down into that shimmer frost so that it grabs a hold of the mica. There we go. Okay, let me show you guys this. Now, there's probably going to be some fall off. I knew there was. Okay, look at that, y'all. Now that is pretty. That would be gorgeous with an ocean scene, would it not? Oh my goodness, that would be beautiful. I'm kind of liking this, y'all. And I think, you know what? I think you're right, Loretta. I think you could actually, I really think that you could put this in resin. I really do think you can. It doesn't say whether you can or not. I'm gonna test it, and I'll let you guys know for sure. I think what I want to do is I want to come back down on this end right here, and where this blue, I have this blue. I think I'm going to add some of that blue. I think we're just going to kind of put it in a few places. Just kind of throw it on there, and we can leave some of that blue showing. We don't have to cover it all up. But I think I'm going to add just a little bit of that blue right there, just to kind of, I don't know, I just feel like it needs it. Why I do, I don't know, but I just feel like it does. Yeah, Billy, me and Randy were talking today. He had a few people that had different names to mail to. And he was like, why can't people just use the same name? I said, because, honey, they don't want to use their name on Facebook or on, you know, YouTube or whatever. And he was like, well, I just don't understand that. I'm like, you're a guy. You wouldn't. He cracks me up. He's so funny. Not that guys don't understand. I don't mean it that way. I'm just saying that, you know, guys usually don't care to use, you know. I think you can too, Loretta, because I know that you can use the mica flakes in resin. So I'm hoping that, oh, y'all, I've been making earrings. This would make some cool looking earrings with this shimmery stuff in it. How cool would that be? I'm just going to tear this up a little bit down in here so I can get some smaller flakes, because this is looking kind of neat. So what do you guys think? Do you guys think it's going to be something for some cool projects? I think it is. I think it's going to be kind of awesome once I figure out what I'm doing. But I think you could pretty much use it for anything. I mean, as long as you have a plan. This is something I wouldn't just sit down. Well, I did. I'm not going to say I wouldn't sit down and craft with it, because that's exactly what I did today without knowing. But I want to have some kind of plan when I'm crafting, because with something like this, because it's a different type of stuff. But it's kind of cool, really. So if y'all decide you want some, I have a link for it. And if it's not on there, let me know and I will get it to you. Loretta, this would be right up this would be your wheelhouse, sister, with you living by the ocean and doing a lot of your beachy stuff, you know. I used to do beachy stuff all the time, because I did my own beachy stuff, because I used to have a beach house because we lived on a lake. And I used to make my own stuff for my own house. But this would be good for you since you live there by the ocean. kind of reminds me of an Easter egg. You just like crafts? I do too, Billy. I do too. I'm a crafty kind of girl. I love doing what I do. I'm so thankful that God has given me the ability and the know-how to do what I do, because I've been blessed. I really have, because with my RA, some days I just can't work. And it's just nice to be able to have a job that I can, on the days that I can't work, I don't have to worry about answering to a boss or calling into work. You're not a crafter either, Miss K? Whatever. Okay, see the blue there, y'all? I just kind of added that because it had the blue there. That blue is gorgeous. I love that blue. We may just do this whole entire thing. I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, let's try. We're going to try some of this bright pink, you guys, just to see what it looks like. At this point, we're really not crafting. We're just playing. So I'm just going to play here. We're just going to put it on here just to see what it looks like, just to kind of see what our colors look like and what we might want to use it for or whatever. So I'm just going to throw some glue up here and we're just going to stick it on there. Yeah, you would, Miss K, or you would, Loretta. All right, here we go, y'all. We're going to throw some of this brighter pink on. This pink's gorgeous too. It's a bright pink, but it's pretty. It's like a blush pink. I'd call it a blush pink. That one there I would call a baby pink, and this one I would call a blush pink. These mica flakes, you guys, the bags that I'm using now are $6 a piece. I'm not sure what they would go for anywhere else. I don't know the price range, if you know, but these are $6 each, because that's what it says on the bag. It's the only reason I know. Or they may be more or less than that, because these came from the ones that I have now I got from my event last year, because I had Sunny came from Would You Bin last year to my event, and she was actually selling these for the same lady that I am now an affiliate for. So they might be less through my affiliate. I don't know. I'm not sure how that goes. They might be more. I don't know. I'm assuming they won't be more. That's kind of cool. I like this color. Okay. Oh, lay down there. Come on. Go. There we go. Okay. Okay. So how do you share? So I can share it in my business page, or do I, or my other page just under my name? Rhonda, I'm not sure. Everybody else knows how to do that here. I have no clue. I have not. See that, y'all? That's just to give you an idea is what we're doing. We're just throwing the idea at you with all these beautiful mica flakes. And then I'm going to add a row of this lighter color here as well. Do this one more time. I'm going to add some Shimmer Frost this time, because I like the way it pops it up in the air. Kind of pops it up there, and I like that. And this gives it a, also gives it that, you could leave the Shimmer Frost by itself next to these, and it looks really cool, because it makes it kind of, it gives it that rock-like texture. If you were doing like a geode or whatever, it does give it that texture. Let me show y'all. Can you see the texture that Shimmer Frost gives it? Gives it a texture. But I'm going to throw a little bit of this on here as well. Y'all, we started out wanting a geode, but then I decided we're not doing a geode because it doesn't look like a geode. But we'll get it, y'all. We will get it. I wish I could print one of these geodes out and show you guys. But the next time I try to do a geode, we're going to do a round one so that I can make it literally look like a geode, because I know what a geode looks like. It's just that when it's long like this, it's kind of hard to make it look like a geode. And I hate to say it, but I think I like, Instead of those sheets, I think I like the small mica flicks better. They seem to, I like the way they lay better. They're in smaller pieces. They glimmer more. The smaller pieces seem like they give off more of a what do I want to call it? Not a shine, but a shimmer. They give it more of a shimmer. The others are just kind of like a light. These are more like a shimmer. The little ones are. There we go. Now that's really pretty. I'm just kind of pulling them across here. Okay. I'm gonna give it a tap down in that so it lays down a little bit better so it don't fly away when I lift it up to show y'all. See, normally I would just put this on here and just leave it set and it would dry, and it was kind of dry standing up. But since I have to lift it to show you guys, I want to push it down in there a little bit because I don't want it falling all over my table and wasting product. So,
See that one on the end right here? I love this one too.
I love that one too. Okay. Okay, now, what else do we want to do, y'all? What else do we want to do? We got the blue, we got the brown. We will go ahead and put some more shimmer frost on here, and I'll finish this end up here. I don't know what the world I'm gonna put down here, but we'll figure it out. What should we put down here on this end? What do y'all think? What does this end need? And you guys, you can even though I didn't paint this, I'm gonna show you guys. You can grab some of this shimmer frost if you want to, and you can just kind of tap it around the edge and bring it down. And I'm just playing, you guys. We're just playing. And I know I didn't paint this. I know I didn't paint it, and I should have, probably. She said the reason she named this Shimmer Frost is because it reminded her of frosting, and it really does. It kind of does remind you of frosting. Another bottle of this Shimmer Frost somewhere too. I gotta dig out. But yeah, it's kind of cool, you guys. It's kind of cool. Pull that all the way down to the end here. Maybe I'll add some more of the bigger, clear ones down here as well. Okay. See how we just frosted that cake, you guys? Okay. Now, I'm going to add just a little more of these because I didn't get a lot of this on there. So I'm going to add just a little bit more of this. I'm just going to kind of spread it across here as I go. I'm just going to pull it into it here.
I need a pretzel.
You need a pretzel?
Yeah.
Why do you need a pretzel?
They're calling my name.
They're calling your name? He needs a pretzel. They're calling his name, y'all.
Meet me a can of soup.
This late?
Yeah, why not?
Oh my gosh. You make me crazy. You know that, right?
It's an all-nighter.
He's going to eat a can of soup, you guys. He's still working. This is what happens in our house, you guys. This is why you don't want your business in your house, because you work all hours of the day and night. This is just how it works. All right, and then I'm going to pull some more of these light pink ones in here, you guys, that we used earlier. Where are they at? Right here. We're going to add some light pink ones down here on the end because I think they're beautiful. I think they're beautiful. I love these light pink ones here. They're gorgeous. So we're just
And
going
you
to
don't really talk to each other that much.
finish it off. Who? Oh, when you live in your house and work? Yeah, you don't. You don't see each other, do you? You're on the other side, and here I am on this side. One day we'll give you guys here on YouTube a trip through the house to show you what we've got going on here and how it's set up and all the things. But not tonight, because things are a mess tonight. Have I done the dishes tonight? Yeah, I did the dishes after dinner, didn't I? I said I did the dishes after dinner. See, I don't even remember if I did my dishes, y'all.
Yeah.
but I guess I did.
You did it.
Okay, I'll add just a few more. And you guys, I'm sorry this wasn't a project like you were probably expecting, but you know, I figured we could just play around and that way I don't have to worry about planning anything. And then we will get back to doing crafts tomorrow, y'all, since today's actually my day off and I'm just kind of
Yeah.
here hanging out.
It's all your day off, all right.
Yeah, my day off didn't work very well for me, did it? I've worked all day. Well, we may take tomorrow off. No, I'm kidding. All right, y'all. I'm gonna show you guys. Look at this. Look at that on that end. Ooh, gorgeous. You guys, this ended up being a funky project. But you know what? I just mainly want to show you guys how you work this and how you can use it. We will come back with a project, you guys, and I promise you it will look amazing. Like I said, this was just for play.
Let's see what we'll
Oh, it's not nothing like you thought. I started throwing the colors on there. I said heck with it. And I told him, you know, I was just going to throw the colors on and then we'll come back and do a project. I will do a beach project or something with you guys next time. Do you have a certain number of followers to go live on YouTube? I think you have to have 50 or maybe 100, Rhonda. I'm not sure. You can get them real easy though, real fast. All you have to do is take your videos from Facebook, share them over and set them up on YouTube, and I promise you, you will grow. I have grown to almost 2,000 subscribers. I'm not sure where I'm at today. I haven't even checked, but I've grown to almost 2,000, and I've only been live 2 times in the last probably year on YouTube. So you'll grow fast. Just share them over there, girl. Get your 50 subscribers and start going live. That's what I've been doing. I'm just trying to grow the page by sharing them on my videos and doing some lives. Hopefully people will grab a hold and jump on the bandwagon with me. I sure hope they do anyway, because I enjoy doing lives. I really do. So I'm hoping that it'll all work out to where we can just enjoy YouTube as much as we do Facebook. All right, you guys, that's what I got for you tonight. I thank you all for being here. Let's see, got to get my girl up for school, so I have to call it a night. All right, Terry, love you, girl. I'll talk to you soon. Have a blessed night. All right, you guys, I'm out of here. I hope you guys had a good time. I hope you guys enjoyed what we did. And like I said, next time we come back with this stuff, we will have a project. So be expecting, because I promise you guys, we will have something amazing to do with these, whether it's putting them in resin, in earrings, or doing a geode, or maybe creating something cool. So you guys come and hang out with me next time, and I will see you then. Have a blessed night, y'all. And let me say a quick prayer, you guys. I don't know if I should or shouldn't do that over here, but I'm going to do it anyway. Thank you, Lord, for this day. Father, we thank you so much for these people that have joined us tonight here on YouTube. Lord, I ask that you bless their lives, you bless their families. And Father, I ask that you protect them and keep them safe until next time. Have a great night, y'all. Love you guys. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye, y'all.